Our prediction is that hopefully we'll be able to get at least 2 layers on there without them toppling over on each other. So yeah, is that
Okay? We predict that ours should be at least this tall, but we might be able to get another story on top of here. Our plan is to make another wall right here and then make a final one like that, like a pyramid up.
So we are building like the card tower things, and then we're gonna put a lot of cards on top, so it's super stable. And then we're gonna keep building up.
And I think it's probably gonna go no higher than like right here because we're really clumsy and we always make it fall down.
Okay, so our plan is to stack the cards as triangles, and then make a layer on top of the triangles, so that it'll give it balance, because triangles are the strongest shape. And I think it'll get like this high, maybe.
More. You should have
This high.
So we're hoping to go at least 3 stories high because 2 so far the record and we need to beat it. And we hope that the other ones fall down so we can eventually at the end we can actually win.
What's your plan?
So we're gonna hopefully build them just normally, then put cards laying on the sides of the base to make it more stronger.
Okay, so we're gonna build like this to like build walls, and then we're gonna put them on top to make most of the shield. If it's hard enough, so we can put on top more, so it gets taller and taller. And then when we've covered the whole thing, we can put more on top like that, so it covers the roof, and then we can build more on top.
How many layers do you think?
Probably 2 or 3 because we don't have that many cards.
I kind of liked it, but at the same time I kind of didn't like it. But I liked it because we got to choose what day our tests were on and stuff like that, and where we got to do our section reviews and our labs. But what I didn't like was that the first day it was kind of like a debate, and it took up the whole day.
I liked what Mr. Doll did because it was like I could be like more proactive because like I chose what I wanted to do, and that helped me learn.
I didn't really like choice because we would have to like if we wanted a test on a different day, then we wouldn't really get that, and I just like having spaced out time between tests. Yeah.
So what I really liked about this chapter is because we could choose is that we kind of had flexibility, and we could do what worked for us and the whole class instead of just following the master's rule.
So this chapter we got to choose the order of what we did, and I liked that because we had a little bit more of a free roam, but I also didn't like it because everybody was kind of unorganized and at different spots.
I like being able to choose because we could do whatever fit our needs. Like some people wanted to have the test read on Monday, but a lot of other people wanted to have it on Wednesday so we could have study time. And Wednesday got picked, and that was nice. So we had study time to prepare for the test. Yes. Yeah.
My choice was I honestly didn't really like it. I think there is too much stress and too much studying. I think it would be better if we had one test on one day and another test on the other day, like the original OG. So yeah, it's just way too much studying and stress for the weekend, and yeah.
I like that we got to choose what we got to do this unit, but I didn't like that everybody was fighting over which option to do. And then
I didn't like choice for our class layout because I enjoyed having Mr. Dahl doing it for us, and he had it organized nicely.
I liked it because we got to decide on what we wanted to do and when we wanted to do it.
and the fact that we got to choose was just a lot more fun deciding what we got to do, and it was just fun.
We did a friction lab, and it took 27 washers for the block to move on the sandpaper because there was more friction.
And then on the paper, it took about like 10-ish washers to get it to move on the paper. And then on the table, it was only about like 8 or 7. So the less friction it has, the less washers we need.
Is it going to be like really loud? Oh, it's going. The lab that we did was force and acceleration.
Our hypothesis was that the closer the photo gate was to the table, the faster the car will go.
So we started at 80 for the photo gate, and then we went all the way down to 10, and we saw that it got slower when we moved the photo gate farther down, and that's all.
In our force and acceleration lab, the car was pulled down by the weight because the gravitational force pulled down on the weight, which pulled the car, and the longer distance it had to go, the faster it went.